Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your girl, Miss Marcy, and I am here to do my recap on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 8, episode 8. There's no business like friend business. All right. First of all, y'all going to have to bear with me a little bit because my normal recording and my normal editing software that I use, it's on the blink or whatever right now. So I'm trying to work out I'm trying to work out the technical difficulties with that. So y'all just had to bear with me. Anywho, all right. So the first thing we have is, let me see, the first thing, what was the first thing? Oh yeah, the first thing was Candy and her team. They're discussing her new venture or new video she's going to be doing with Demetria. And so they discuss that and they get that going or whatever. So, okay, that's that. Now, moving on to the next scene. And y'all, it really wasn't a whole lot in this episode. I'm not even going to lie. So, I'm just going to just kind of just go through everything or whatever. And yeah, that's how we're going to roll. So, anywho. Phaedra gets a visit from Apollo's friend Bun, and he comes with gifts for the kids. I thought that was really sweet. So they sit and they start talking. Phaedra tells the boys to go play or whatever, and she starts talking to Bun, and they start talking about her and the whole situation with Apollo and how she's getting along without him being there, and just how she's dealing with the single motherhood or whatever. Now, as far as I can see, Bun seems like he's pretty straight up, on the straight and narrow. Meaning, I don't think he's trying to smash Phaedra while Apollo's away, honey, y'all. I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, but y'all know that's real talk that happens. Nigga gets sent to prison or whatever, go do some time, and this homeboy be out banging his chick. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but I don't think that's the case with Bun, okay? Because he might not even be straight. I don't know. Whatever. Don't give me the line. I don't know. Anywho, so yeah, so he comes visit her. They sit and talk, and while they're talking about everything, little Aidan with his cute little self, he's so smart. He's on the side on the stairway. He's just listening in and everything. Now Aidan pretty much knows what's going on, and little Dylan he doesn't because he's too young. He's too young to know what's going on, but Aidan knows what's going on, so he's listening and he's just soaking everything up. We'll probably see on the next few episodes here. He might ask his mommy something. He might ask Phaedra something about Apollo that he heard from that conversation she had with Bun or whatever. Knowing Aiden, he probably will, because like I said, the little boy is so smart. So anywho, so that's that. So moving on to the next scene, we got Kenya and Mel. They're at the gym getting their workout on. I don't even see what the hell. They both got some nice bodies, especially Kenya. So they're working out or whatever, and Kenya's trainer slash friend Matt comes over there. And this part was so freaking staged. It seemed like, I mean, oh my gosh. But whatever, we're gonna roll with it. So he comes over there, he starts talking to them, and Mel's freaking messy, nosy ass always got her nose in somebody's damn business. If she ain't in Peter and Cynthia's business, she in somebody's damn business, honey. Where your man at, Mel? I mean, damn. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. But anyway, so she takes it upon herself to basically hook them up. She's like, you guys should date. And that's why I think that part was staged. Because it's like, who the hell does that? Who the hell gonna sit there and say, oh, y'all should date? And then, they actually take her up on her what she said. They like, oh yeah, maybe we can go on a date. We can probably go on it. Like, what the hell, y'all? What the hell? Why did it just take from Mel to say y'all should go on a date, and boom, y'all gonna say y'all, yeah, we're gonna go on a date? What? Anyway, so Kenya was acting all kind of shy at first, like, "Oh, okay, I'll go on a date with him. Just give me a call." I just can't believe how easy that was. But anyway, so so that was that. So they just showed them saying, "Okay, we're gonna go on a date." That was that. Moving on to the next scene. Peter and Cynthia. Okay, we got Peter and Cynthia going on a lovely date, which they needed, honey, because everybody know they've been having some drama. They drama pretty much started when they first got together. I'm not gonna lie, but you know what I'm saying. They've been doing okay since then, but they drama, more drama came, new drama came basically when that video surfaced of Peter, grabbing on that girl's neck, passionately grabbing on that damn girl's neck like he was trying to fuck her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, whatever, but ever since that they've been kind of in some turmoil or whatever. Cynthia's talking about she don't really love him no more on the past few episodes. That's what she's been saying, which I think is some BS, because how the hell you go from loving your husband to now you don't love him no more? But whatever. So anyway, They're trying to work out their marriage or whatever, their problems or whatever. So Peter comes, he drives 5 hours all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina, to come take his lovely wife out on a romantic date. And I thought it was really romantic. I thought it was cute. I thought it was sweet. And I like how the little sketch artist was sitting there, sketching them while they were having a nice little basically a picnic. Okay, nice little dinner outside. The scenery was nice, and it was just cool. It was cool for them. And Cynthia's like, oh, I'm really starting to warm up to this and blah, blah, blah. One thing I want to point out about Cynthia and Peter and their whole marriage and everything, that I feel like Cynthia is kind of, I don't know if maybe she just don't know or whatever, but I think what Cynthia needs to know is that you don't fall out of love with your husband when you got just because you guys are having problems. Because if that's the case, I see Cynthia going back and forth with Peter. One minute she's in love with him, next minute she's not. Because even when they get through this hump, other humps are going to come. That's just the reality and the nature of marriage and relationships. It's never always a smooth sailing path. It's always ups and downs. And unfortunately, it's the down times that makes us stronger in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I really kind of don't like how Cynthia on the last episode, the last few episodes, she told Peter, I'm just not happy. And it's like you can't sit up here and possibly tell me that you thought that when you got married, the times of happiness was just going to be the whole way through. No, ma'am, that's not how it works. I kind of feel bad for Peter. I'm not gonna lie, because her love is fickle. It doesn't, and real love doesn't work like that. But that's just my take on it. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, so yeah, so they getting their little eat on, they're chilling, you know what I'm saying? They just enjoying each other's presence, and yeah, that's that. So we'll see. Hopefully they work things out. But like I said, I don't know. With Cynthia going back and forth with her love for Peter, shit, I don't know. He'd be in the doghouse again. Next thing next thing you do something wrong, it's like, oh Peter, I'm not in love with you no more. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, then we go on to Kenya and Matt. They go on their first date, and it's a little different. They decide to go on a basketball date. You know what I'm saying? Some love and basketball type shit going on, and that's pretty cool because I guess with the average typical date being movies, dinner, movie or whatnot, they did something different, and that was cool. So they go on a basketball date, they playing basketball and stuff, and Kenya's laughing a lot, you know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe they just mean Kenya's happy. So they make a cute couple, but she's talking about, oh, he doesn't meet my must have requirements or whatever. Bitch, what is your must have requirements, okay? Because you ain't getting no younger. On the first few episodes, when we was introduced to you on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, you was crying and shit about wanting to be married and having a baby and stuff, and now you trying to be all picky. I'm not saying she shouldn't have standards, but it's like, damn, girl, you know. So anywho, so they go on their little date or whatever. They talking and stuff, and I think he was trying to basically feel her out and see if he could basically get her in the bed or whatever. And she was letting it be known. I like how she was letting it be known that she was really looking to take her time with somebody, because you set the tone when you go out on a date. If she wants to smash, you know what I'm saying, okay, well, that's one thing, but and he would seem like he would be gladly for that. But she seemed like she was just letting him know straight up, like, look, I'm looking for something serious and I'm looking to take my time. So that's cool. Anywho, moving on. So we go to scene 6, which is Phaedra taking little Aidan to his first day of kindergarten. Now this was where it got a little emotional because as we all know, Phaedra's a single parent. Apollo's away doing serving an 8-year sentence. So she's taking little Aiden to kindergarten. He's all cute in his little bow tie and dressed up and stuff. So handsome. So she takes him to kindergarten, and while they're in the car, she's talking with him and stuff, and she starts to get emotional because reality hit her like, damn, my baby is growing up. You know what I'm saying? And I think, too, the reality that Apollo's not there to help her with those kids. And it's like, even Apollo was wrong at what he did or whatever, it's still the fact that is still those children's father. And even if him and Phaedra were to have problems other than what they had, as far as I'm saying, if he was out and let's say that they decided to separate for whatever other reason it could have been, it still would be better that he's physically there to help her with those children, or he's just physically there, you know, to be there, especially at a moment like that. This is Aiden's little milestone. He's going to kindergarten. I think everything just came hitting Phaedra at the same time. Her baby's growing up. He's no longer a little bitty baby anymore. The 5 years done went by so fast, and now then his daddy's locked up, and it's just like really emotional. He's not there. It's just you know what I'm saying? I can just imagine. But I think Phaedra's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna have moments like that. So anyway, she's talking to little Aidan, and she's like, I didn't think about the fact that you were gonna get older one day and not be my baby no more. And he told her, he said, I'm gonna always be your baby. Oh, he is so sweet. He love his mommy, honey. But so hopefully, everything will work out with Phaedra in that situation. Moving on to the next scene, Portia gets the Skype phone call from the man she met when they was in Miami or whatever, the whatever he is, the white Latino, I don't know, whatever. So she gets a call from him. They on Skype or whatever. Let me say this about Portia. Ever since Portia and Cordio divorced or whatnot, Portia just seems like she's so stuck on her appearance, okay? Now, don't get it twisted now. I'm no hater. And the child got a badass body, okay? Banging ass body, honey. Banging, okay? I would not take that away from Portia. But it just seemed like she's so wrapped up in that. Every time they showed her, she's flaunting around and tossing it around. You know what I'm saying? Just coming off like a little bit of yeah, I don't know. To me, she's coming off like a fun girl. If she's looking for love, I can't tell. She looks like she's looking for a good time. And it's just the way she conducts herself. It's the way she just everything. Just, oh my gosh. It just seemed like ever since her and Cordell went their separate ways, it's like she act like a free bird now. Like she was on lockdown at first, and now she's just free as a bird, and she's just ready to spread her wings and fly, honey. But whatever. Hopefully she found what she's looking for, honey. Cause I don't know. But anyway, so she's skyping with him, and she's just all just into herself. And hell, she was just trying to Skype with Duke the other day, one of the last few episodes. But he played the hell out of her. Her and Phaedra went and got that sexy stuff, and then she come back trying to FaceTime him. He didn't even show up. Oh my gosh. So anyway, moving on. So okay, so we have the final scene, which is the video premiere. Candy and Demetria. So they have the video premiere. The video was nice. It was cute. Do I think the song's gonna be a hit? Probably not. But it was cute, and Phaedra, I keep wanting to call Candy Phaedra. I'm sorry about that. So poor it's late, y'all. Forgive me. So Candy's looking good. Demetrius looking good. But you know what I noticed? They made the whole damn video about Candy. It was like it was Candy's song. It was like Demetria wasn't even in the damn song. And Demetria can really sing. My friend had me cracking up because she put on Facebook that Candy cannot sing. Now, I disagree with that. I think Candy can sing. But I know Demetria can blow. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why they did that, what that was all about. But they showed edited to make it look like it was all about Candy and it was her song. But whatever. So as we all know, there's some tension between Todd and Phaedra because Phaedra supposedly owes Todd some money from when she did the workout video last season. It was never released, but she still needed to pay Todd for production. Now, according to Phaedra, she doesn't owe him that much, but according to Candy and Todd, she does. So, that being said, while they're at the premiere and everything went well, after the premiere was over, Phaedra went over to congratulate and tell Candy how good of a job she did. And so now before that, it was already, Todd let it be known that he wasn't feeling Phaedra right now and that he really didn't have much to say to her unless she was talking about when she was going to pay him his coins. So with that being said, so when Phaedra went over to Candy to congratulate her or whatever, she's standing there with Todd. So Phaedra went over there and told her what she told her. Hey, you did good, blah, blah, blah. And then she turns to Todd and she says, hey, when you get a chance, Todd, can you meet me in my office and we can talk? I thought that was very big of Phaedra. I thought that was classy of her. I thought that was cool. That's how you handle a situation like that. She didn't go over there and make it awkward or anything like that. However, this is where I feel like Phaedra kind of messed up. She went outside after she left after she left Candy and Todd. She went outside and started to discuss the situation with Portia and Shamia. Okay. Portia's big loudmouth ass is standing out there talking like, I mean, so what? That your friendship was broken up over some money owed or whatever she said. And Phaedra's just kind of talking about it, but I think Phaedra knew deep down she probably shouldn't have been talking about it. I don't think they was really being all the way negative, but I think because of the simple fact that Phaedra just talked. First of all, her and Candy just made up. You know what I'm saying? From a long time of being mad at each other, they just made up. And then on top of that, you just had a conversation with Candy and Todd. So why are you outside talking about the situation? You and Todd just decided y'all was gonna go ahead and meet up. Why are you talking about it with Portia and Shamia? Anytime somebody's not around to defend themselves, even if you're not really speaking negative about them, you still look like you're talking about them, about the person. So, anywho, so that's what was going on. So, little birdie, Candy's little assistant or whatever, Don Juan, he's not really too fond of Phaedra anyway. He comes over, he's overhearing the conversation, and then like I said, Portia's big loudmouth ass that he's talking, and he comes over there like, hey, beauties. I just wanted to come and get on there. I hear some gossiping going on about my people. Y'all like to gossip. One thing I can say about him is he's pretty straight up. Because he's not letting it be no secret that he does not trust Phaedra, honey. But okay, I kind of feel like Portia said, he was thirsty as hell. Portia said, I wish I had a bucket of water for his thirsty ass. He comes over there butting in the damn conversation or whatever. And but like I said, Phaedra shouldn't have been talking about it. So he comes over there butting in the shit, and they like, well, he like, I hear y'all over here gossiping, and Portia's like, well, what you talking about, boo boo? So he starts telling them what they're saying and everything, repeating back what he's heard, and they're downplaying it like, no, we're not being negative, we're just talking. Phaedra got quiet or whatever, and decided, hey, okay, I'm about to leave or whatever. I got kids to get home to. And he just basically tells Phaedra, like, yeah, Phaedra, you know I'm right. That's why you didn't have nothing to say. That's why you didn't say nothing. That's why you didn't say anything. And they're all just like, no, we got to get going. We got better things to do. That whole last scene was a hot ass mess. Like I said, Don Juan don't trust Phaedra anyhow. So he already feel like it's some bullshit for her and Candy to be cool again. And he feels like Phaedra is not genuine. And they're going to show in the next episode, that's just from the preview they showed, that he's going to go back and tell Candy everything that was said or whatever from his recollection. And it's going to get messy. See, that shit I don't like. Don't go back running your damn mouth, making stuff look worse than what it is. I don't know. He just seemed like a messy boot ass person. But then again, they all kind of messy boot shit. But so that was really what happened, y'all. I mean, there's nothing more that really stood out to me. And if I left anything out, please feel free to post it. And I really do welcome your comments and everything. So yeah, that was pretty much it. And yeah, thank you so much for listening. And remember, this has been Miss Marcy. And stay tuned for my next review. Peace. Holla.